so today on Driveway, we're going to be dealing with the surge tank and getting fuel pumps and everything all kind of rigged up in there so it's ready to go. So, before we get to that, let's just take a field trip outside and see what I was doing for the rest of this week. Alright, so you can see where the second window is. This was the one that we did on video, but I did this one in a whole bunch of wind out here. But I did this one with blocks instead of just poured concrete. Kind of figuring out what is the easiest and least time consuming to fix the disaster that's over here on this corner. So that'll be sometime in the future. Gotta get that done before snow flies. Alright, so anyways, this was a box that we made not too terribly long ago, and what I ended up doing was coming through and probably won't be able to get it to focus in here, but inside I blasted everything with sand, kind of rough it up a little bit, got everything corked up so we can do the sealing of the inside of the tank. But before I do that, I need to get the mount for the pumps rigged up. So that's pretty much gonna play its hand here. We'll just have a simple little bar. We have a T on. And then we'll go and weld these onto the ends of it. And then weld that onto a bracket of some sort that will then attach here. So that'll be that. And then this will pretty much attach onto the side of the pump with probably a hose clamp or two. And then we'll consider that close enough. So I'm gonna have to get to welding this thing together, and it should go pretty darn easy. All right, now that we got this starship done, kind of looks like something from Star Wars or something. Yeah, but we get that. That will bolt onto that pump, and this one will bolt onto that pump. And then this all can fit down inside the tank. So, I just need to get some hose clamps, clamp them on, and then we can test fit and see how it works. All right, quick trip to the store and back, and we've got some clamps. That will work quite well. I think I should probably take these barcode stickers off. Because it would be my luck that the gas would free them up and then they go and clog up some part of the pump. All right, so there's that. We will toss that guy in. It fits pretty decent. So let's see if I screwed everything up. Lucky for me, I did not. Well, then all we have to do is modify some elbows here. And we'll be set. Alright, so now that we've got that figured out, we've got the task of making the wires come through so we can get power to it, but not gas. So, what we are going to do is put our pigtails through our opening here. Figure out approximately where we want them. Maybe something there. Then we are just going to put a little bit of hot glue in here. Alright, so that hot glue should hold the wires where it belongs. That way they won't move around. Now, of course, this will not hold up for anything we're doing, but up here, I will be able to pour some of this gas tank sealer epoxy into these holes, and it will completely seal up. They did say that this stuff also will work as a potting compound type of thing, so it should work great for that aspect. So that way we can fill those completely full, it'll be sealed, and then we can remove the hot glue. Alright, so over here we got our mixing mess here. Let's see. All right. Now let's finish sloshing this around. There we go. Now we're actually getting into everything. Alright, so this is clearly too much for one tank like this, but it's kind of one of those things that I needed a lot of liquid in it to get it to flow. So now what we're going to have to do is flip this thing upside down and kind of let it drain out. Alright, so there is a tank drip draining here. So all in all, we're pretty much done with that. All I have to do is wait for that to cure up, and then we reassemble it. We'll just throw a little bit of this stuff in between the layers, and it should be all gasketed up. Kind of one of those things, in hindsight, you might want to do something other than this, but this is what we're doing, and we're just going to like it. Alright, well that's going to do it for me. We got that thing all dunked together, and the next time you'll see it, it'll be fully assembled and ready to throw in the car. Maybe I might just throw it in the car anyways and not worry about it. But anyways, thanks for stopping by and checking out what we're doing on the project. And I guess since it's storming out and it's kind of warm here, I'm gonna call it done. We'll see you later.